Welcome to the Rugby Report. My name is Christian Boussier.
And my name is Adam Black.
This week we are taking a closer look at Week 5 as teams are jockeying for home field advantage in the playoffs.
We started with Game 1 in Tallahassee, where the Owls of FAU traveled north to take on FSU. The Seminoles would get on the board early with a try from number 13, Sam Williams. The rest of the half would be all FSU as they built their lead to 22. The Seminoles would score 29 points in the first half to the Owls' 7 points. We have seen this all year where the Seminoles come out of the gate fast and furious and go into the half with a comfortable lead, and then in the second half would be a struggle to put points on the board.
In the second half, the Owls would narrow the lead down to 3 with a score of 29-26. The offense for FSU had stalled, and the second half belonged to FAU. The Seminoles would add one penalty kick to bring the score to 32-26. The last several minutes of the game would be a dogfight as FSU held on to the win in their 4th match of the season. We had a chance to talk to a couple of the players after the game.
My name is Gabe Lopez. Today I played 10 for Florida State. First half we played some great Florida State rugby, put pressure on them, double scored. We got into their 22 after we scored every time, and we really put it in their face. Second half was pretty rough though. We only scored once. We let them put pressure on us a lot, but we're still a young team and happy to go into the playoffs with everyone here.
Okay, I was just going to say, let's talk about the playoffs. What's your feelings going into it?
I feel like we're in a pretty good place right now. 4-2 now, I think. Have a solid shot for second or third. I'm hopeful, very hopeful.
Michael Frizzalone, the hooker, FAU. It was a tough first half for us. We came out a little sluggish and slow, but we picked it up in the second half, and just little mistakes like knock-ons and losing the ball in contact made us and lose it at the end.
All right, what do you look forward to now as we get ready for the playoffs?
I think we came together and we really played well with our backs. I think when they're playing well, no one could hang with them. So I'm looking forward to that, and I think we'll keep building.
Our next matchup was held on the campus of the University of Florida. The Gators would host the Ospreys of the University of North Florida. The Ospreys of North Florida battled in each of their matches, coming up a bit short in each one.
Yeah, Adam, each week they were seeing much improvement. This week, the Gators would completely dominate the game with less than 2 minutes played in the game. The Gators' number 10, Felix Olivero, struck first with his first of 2 tries on the day. The Gators' offense was hitting on all cylinders. With 10 tries and 6 converts, Martin Gentile would have a hat trick, and Felix would add 4 of 6 converts.
Our last matchup of the day would bring us to the University of Central Florida, where the USF Bulls would come in with an undefeated record, so we thought. A decision was made after a 3-week decision process that would force the Bulls to forfeit their game in Week 1 against the Seminoles for playing a player that was not 100% registered with USA Rugby. It was a tough break for USF as they only had 1 week to get all of their paperwork into the Florida Rugby Union. USF self-reported and still received the ultimate punishment of the forfeit and a loss of points.
Yeah, that's sad to hear, Adam. As the Bulls took the field at UCF, they were now in 3rd place, looking up at UF and FSU. A UCF team that has been getting better every week would give USF their biggest challenge of the season. This game was back and forth in the entire game. UCF would rack up 6 tries and 2 penalty kicks and 5 converts, while USF would score 8 tries and 6 converts. Number 10, Michael Bira, would hit all 6 of the converts and have a hat trick in the tries.
The Bulls opened up a 20-point lead with 14 minutes to go in the second half, and that is when UCF put their offense into another gear and scored 16 unanswered points to bring the final score UCF 46 and USF 52. We talked with a couple of players after the game.
I think we started out pretty good. The first half we were scoring, it was back and forth. But once the second half came, we haven't played in this is definitely the hottest game that we played for, and we were pretty tired, and we let up a little bit. So, same thing that happened at FIU. We started letting off the gas, but luckily we came back. And I've been saying it all week that UCF is a team that if we get a lead, they don't care. They'll keep on the gas. Yep, we just let up. We need to keep going 100% all the way until the time's done.
So how does this game affect you in terms of playoffs, and how are you looking towards that?
This game, since we won, we're still at the top in our conference right now. UF's trailing right behind us. We play UF next week, so we're hoping to take a W and stay in first, get our first round bye. That would be really great. We got a lot of knocks, a lot of people injured. We had a lot of new guys step up, come and play in this game. I'm proud of them. So, but still in first right now, so I'm hoping to stay there.
All right, and then give a shout out to all the fans and parents watching.
Yep, I really appreciate everybody coming out, everybody that traveled, everybody that's watching through the live stream. I really helps us. I love the supporters on the sideline. Definitely my favorite part of the game.
We kind of got down early, made some quick early mistakes, getting penalized, being offsides too much, but we really made that surge in the second half whenever we were putting in more effort, made less mistakes, and could control the ball more.
What do you learn from this game?
I learned we got to get back to the basics, commit less penalties, control the ball more, less turnovers. Like at the end there, I lost possession of the ball. We were about to get the game winning. But, I mean, it's just a learning experience. We got playoffs coming up. I feel like we've got a great opportunity to win it all. I mean, I feel like we haven't been beat, honestly, by any of these teams. We've just been beating ourselves with penalties and not putting in full effort the whole 80 minutes. And I think we just got to work on that.
And do you have a main game plan going into playoffs?
Well, our game plan today was just to get the ball wide because their wide defense was pretty bad. But really, we're just going to take it game by game, look at the film, see our opponent's strengths and weaknesses. We got a couple forwards coming back for the playoffs, so I think that's going to be a strength for us going forward. I think we might be able to pound the ball.
And now here are the scores of the 3 matchups from Saturday. Well, that's all we have for you guys this week on the Rugby Report. My name is Christian Boussier.
And I'm Adam Black, and we'll see you guys next week. They'll receive the ultimate punishment of the forfeit points.
Yeah, that's sad to hear, Adam. As up at UF and FSU, a UCF team that has been getting better every week would give USF their biggest challenge of the season. This game was back and forth in the entire game.